Hi, 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 hi. I got something to share with you for today. Are you ready? I call this Captain Bluster. Alright, this is a superhero, OC that I made, okay? This superhero wears a yellow, white, and gold costume with a brilliant start, with a, brilliant yellow, golden yellow cape and has a brilliant star motif. And has blonde hair and a scarred face with a red visor on it. He is an S-rank hero in the Big League Association who works solo, which everyone thinks makes him a legend. And he has a true art to the bluff, which gives him the ability to project a powerful, intimidating aura of insane power that any enemy perceives differently based on what they find powerful or frightening to them. Which has a habit of forcing and making villains surrender and give up in fear. Due to this, he's gained a reputation for being an insanely powerful hero and a skilled negotiator and a legendary badass in the circles of the Big League Association, which make his own personal policy of always working alone and refusing partners seem even more badass and cool to many a hero and a civilian who look up to him. All right, now. However, his true power is a mere bluff backed by true arts, and he is aware of his own weakness and constantly sweats bullets and is racked with worry and anxiety in any encounter with any powerful villain or tense situation, which brings him great anxiety. Mm, mm. Because most people don't believe him, and he feels he has to project an aura of perfection and power to the superhero community and to the people as a whole. He feels constant pressure because of it all, and he would rather, quit if he could and, spend his time reading comics and playing video games. But he knows people are counting on him and look up to him, so he feels he has to keep doing it. He has to, keep doing it and do his best, no matter what. So he constantly feels like he has to fake it until he makes it. Thus it gives him huge imposter syndrome. Only the closest friends are told about his feelings, which most of them, think it's just him, being modest and humble, like a true great hero anyway. All right, now next part. He also adopted a star jelly child. Well, I should probably explain star jellies real quick. Star jellies are basically slime-like aliens that come from outer space, and they can take on humanoid form, but they basically have the ability to basically shapeshift their body. Basically, yeah. Mm. Yeah, by the name of he adopted a jelly child by the name of Gum. You see, during a major incident in the city of St. Joan, when the city was attacked by an alien invasion force of star jellies, which are sentient slime people, that were led by Emperor Grape. The superheroes were able to repel Emperor Grape and his forces, causing him to flee the scene and leaving behind some of his star jellies. Many of the superheroes chose to hunt down and destroy as hostile enemy invaders. However, Captain Bluster, in the midst of the chaos, saw a star jelly child, a small, feminine pink one seemingly made of gum, hiding in a box, who was scared and confused and all alone. So he, due to, pity and knowing the other heroes might find her and destroy her, saved her and adopted her as his daughter. He found she didn't know much about the world and had spent most of her life under Emperor Grape's, psychic mind control. So he did his best to educate her on Earth, and all the things she should know, and how to be a hero even and how to be a hero even while trying to pretend to be strong for her and hiding his own weakness from her as best he could. He even helped her to enroll in the hero school, though he was due to mm, though she was due to being seen as an alien fader and having only a basic understanding of her own abilities, placed in class 12B for sidekicks. However, he also helped her to practice and grow stronger, and even took her out on many of his jobs in order to help develop her powers and also teach her about Earth, and more importantly about right and wrong. Mm, she loves him dearly and looks up to him greatly, especially due to his ability to force villains to surrender, which she sees as him being merciful to the enemies instead of showing off his true great skill. Often while she, often while she used her own gun-based powers to subdue them as well as part of her training, which he taught her that she should, should be non-lethal and that mercy and compassion and standing up for what is right in the face of danger is what is right. He felt due to her that he could finally be what he feels he should be, a real hero for her, and not just out of obligation or expectation. Isn't that wonderful? By the way, I was kind of inspired by King from One Punch Man to come up with this guy. Of course, obviously, he's a little bit different than that. But it kind of follows the same pattern. Anyway, I'll see you later. Remember to fly like bat and shine like the moon. For weird stuff dreams are made of. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Hyperlink Blocked. Also, give me your name, yeah. Alright, I'm just kidding. Goodbye. Remember, don't give out your information to random fairies or to random strangers on the internet. Goodbye.